Hi, I'm Alessandra Tomasi from Vanity Fair, Italy. Nice to talk to you again.
Oh,
Likewise, it's our pleasure.
What about you, Josephine? Do you think this is the sexiest of the three movies so far?
well, I think it's subjective. I think what people find, steamy or spicy. But I think we've turned up the dial, and I think it's a film that the fans will enjoy.
Muori dalla voglia di andare a Seattle fin da quando ti conosco. Se lui ti ama, può sempre venire con te. Speravo che potessimo trasferirci a Londra dopo la laurea.
E io come facevo a saperlo?
I do think that long distance relationships are possible, and I think they're doable. They just take commitment and effort.
I said a very expensive mobile phone bill if you're trying to do long distance. So yeah, make sure you're with a good value provider.
Or just do FaceTime, because you can do that over Wi-Fi. Or iMessage.
I think that is the secret. Yeah, if you both have iPhones, you could just use FaceTime. Then long distance relationships are easy.
So basically, if you're an Android user, it's probably not going to work out. But if you have an iPhone, long distance is fine.
Solo in quei rari momenti in cui mi stringe al petto e fa promesse che non sembra mai in grado di mantenere, il dolore sparisce.
They're drawn to one another, and for whatever reason, they just have to be in one another's life. It's something that at the end of this story, eventually they work out. I'm not sure that they're even aware of it, what it is and why they feel like they have to be together, but I think for them they just do.
Tu hai un ottimo lavoro a Seattle, ma io non ho niente lì.
Ma avresti me?
Sì, e non mi basta.
Because of the lack of it a lot of the time between Hardin and Tessa. So yeah, communication, and I don't just I mean that in the truest sense, so honesty as well as that. But I think communication is a good all-encompassing word. But there's a lot more to it than that. So if it was that easy, we wouldn't be making this movie.
Non so cosa è vero e cosa no.
Ora basta!
Fermo!
Siamo tutti folli in amore.
I think it is. I think we've turned up the dials a little bit. I think the tone that Castile has brought to the film is slightly more mature, and it works perfectly with how the characters have grown up a little bit, for a number of reasons, including the fact that the dials have been turned up in all of those kind of areas. Yeah, I'm sure people will love what we've done with After We Fell.
Sei il mio posto migliore, Tessa.
Ti basto, è un problema tuo, ma non mi fermerai.
Sometimes love isn't enough. There has to be more. That's the foundation for a marriage or a long-term relationship. It can't just be love. It's about respect, and it's about going in the same direction, and that you two will grow in the same direction, because over the course of 20 years you might not, and that's not something that you can predict, and it's unavoidable.
Io non rinuncio a Seattle per te e tu mi volti le spalle.
I don't think that Tessa and Hardin have figured out the secret to a great relationship yet. So I think according to these movies, there is no answer. I think communication is key.
Ecco quello che fai sempre, sabotare ogni bel momento che abbiamo.
No, se volessi sabotare un bel momento non troverei il numero di un altro nella tua rubrica.
Non li puoi scegliere tu, i miei amici.
Non vogliono essere tuoi amici.
I think we're both in agreement that I think this is such a fundamental aspect of a functional relationship generally, but also is highlighted